Alright, so for this exercise, we've got colorful caterpillar. It says write a program that draws a colorful caterpillar. Caterpillar should have 8 body circles, circles that alternate between 4 different colors. Write one function to draw a body circle and fill in its color using a parameter called color choice. A for loop can also shorten your code. Okay, so we're going to use a loop. We're going to use a parameter, which is the new thing we're learning about. And it has to have 4 different colors and 8 total circles. So we'll get started, and it wants it to look like this over here. So we're going to start, as usual, by making comments. Now, you don't have to do this, but if you were doing this for real, you would want to comment, because in real life, you're going to have hundreds, if not thousands, of lines of code. And if there's like an error or something somewhere, you've got a bug in your code, then you've got to go and find where that is. So let's say your bug is in a function. If that function is labeled, then you know exactly where it is. You don't have to like search through all the code to find it. So just get in the habit of doing that. This program will draw a caterpillar of 8 circles with 4 different colors. And we're going to close our comment. I'm going to do speed 0. I'm going to go down and make a one-line comment. This function will draw one circle and move forward. All right, so we're going to do DEF space make underscore body underscore circle. And we're going to do parentheses. Inside, we're going to do color underscore choice. And then outside the parentheses, we are going to put a colon. Now, when we push enter, you'll notice we are tabbed over 1. When you are making a function, everything that's tabbed over underneath that function will be part of that function. You tell it that the function is no longer happening by getting rid of this. So if I was to click delete and go back here, then it's going to say this function is not defined because I went back. Okay, so when you click enter, don't click backspace or delete. Okay, you want it to be tabbed over like that. So we're going to do color parentheses color underscore choice. Then we're going to do begin underscore fill. Then we're going to do a circle with a radius of 20 pixels. And then we're going to do end underscore fill. Another thing that I've noticed a lot of people doing is they're not putting the parentheses at the end, even if you don't put anything inside of them. You have to do that. Another common mistake that people are making is they will like spell circle wrong here, but then spell it right whenever they want the part where it runs the code, and then it's like, oh, circle is not defined, and you're like, well, yeah, it is, it's up here, but you misspelled circle. Okay, so spelling matters here. So we're going to go down 1. We're going to backspace now. We're going to go down 2 more spots so that we're on line 15. And we're going to put a comment here. We're going to say calls the make body function 4 times, changing colors and moving Tracy between each. I'm going to go down and put another comment. This will loop 2 times to complete a caterpillar with 8 body circles. All right. And then we're going to start our code. So we need pin up. Still have to put the parentheses. Then we're going to do backward 140. Then we're going to do for I in range 2. Go outside the parentheses and put a colon. Then we're going to go down, and again, same thing, just like for our function that we defined up here. For a loop, you have to have that tab over, and if it's a loop inside of a function, then it's going to be tabbed over twice. The for I in range will be tabbed over once, and then everything underneath that needs to be tabbed over another time for the loop. So now we're going to do make underscore body underscore circle, and we're going to make it blue. So we'll type in blue. Another thing to note, guys, is all of your code, it has to be in lowercase. Okay, the only time that you're going to use capital letters is like in a comment or if you're actually like writing something out. Then we're going to go down, we're going to do forward 40. We're going to go down another one. We're going to do make underscore body underscore circle. This one's going to be green. And then now we just need to copy these 2 lines. So I'm going to copy. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go down another one. I'm going to paste. I'm going to go down another one. I'm going to paste. Okay. And after green, we need this to be yellow. And after the yellow one, we need it to be red. And then for our final bit, we need it to go forward another 40. So this should make our caterpillar, so we'll go ahead and we'll run it. And boom, there we go. We got all the colors. Click submit and continue, and you're done with that one.